I need to tell you now that this timeout has got to be permanent. Just, I thought about it hard, and it wouldn't be fair to me or you, and it would be terribly unfair to Glenn, and to Palm too. He's only done amazing things for everyone in his life. I can't just lie in bed with you while he's down at the clinic at all hours, or slogging at a boring dinner just to try to get more funds for us.
I can see your point.
I mean, think about Glenn. She needs a mother, not a...
Don't you do it, Merritt. Don't call yourself names. Don't categorize yourself. You were about to say adulteress, weren't you? I'm not going to listen to that. You know, maybe, just maybe, Glenn needs to know what a full, whole, real woman is. Maybe she needs to know what joy is. But that's neither here nor there. If you say time out it will be. I'm not going to argue with you. It's enough to know that you want to, and I know you do, even if you don't.
I didn't say I want to. I couldn't say that after the way I behaved. Could I?
Hey, if you're determined to be Hester Prynne, I'm not going to stop you, but you haven't even earned your A yet, so why don't you let up on yourself a little bit? Speaking of Glenn, she called when you were asleep. I almost forgot.
What did she say? Is anything wrong?
Oh, absolutely nothing. Unless you consider a trip to the mall for a movie and some shopping a calamity. I myself would. Now relax. Her friend's father took him. She's having a great time. She said, "Cool," about 4 times in the conversation. And there was much squealing and giggling going on in the background, and I'm pretty sure she's not starving because her mouth was definitely full of something.
Did she ask about Laura? About me?
No.
About what I was doing?
Now, she was about as concerned for her elders as any 16-year-old on the way to the mall would be. But she did, however, ask about Curtis.
It sounds okay. I should be glad she's having such a good time. I feel pretty guilty, though. I hardly thought about her the last 24 hours.
Oh, for shame. You are a terrible mother. You know, you were right to deny yourself the pleasures of the flesh, but when it comes to mortifying it, that's where I draw the line.
TC, listen.
Look, if we can't screw, can we at least eat? Are you a good cook?
TC, listen. I'm sorry if I came off as the church lady. I can be awfully stuffy sometimes. It's just when I woke up from the nap, I needed some context or something. I needed to know where I fit, and where I fit is back there. If you think that I don't want to, do that with you, you're wrong. I want to do that very much. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to keep my hands off of you for the rest of the night. And yeah, I am a good cook. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. It's okay. The pull of home is one of the strongest in the world. E.T., phone home. Oh, shit, I almost forgot this too. Some guy called for you this morning before I left to come pick you up. I didn't get his name. I fried the machine again. All I could make out was, "Just tell her I called."
What kind of voice? What kind of accent?
I couldn't tell from the static. I'm sorry. I really did forget. But you can just call from up at the tower. It would be your husband, wouldn't it?
Probably. I had to check in. I told you his mother's very ill.
Hey, you don't have to justify calling your husband to me, baby.
Your wife's a damn fool, TC.
Okay, all right. You need to be left alone now. And I need to get up there and check the equipment. I think we'll eat outside. It's going to be a terrific night. Yeah, the stars are going to be phenomenal. It's going to be cold, just a little bit of wind. I'm going to make us a fire, and I'm going to put on some Earl Hooker slide guitar. You've never heard anything like it. I play a little bit myself, but I can't come close. All right, Merritt, go tend to your business. You're about as jumpy as a flea on a griddle. And it's a shame to waste good bouillabaisse on a nervous woman.